Let's go back now to clinical psychologist Aileen Allegado. Aileen, thank you for standing by for us. We were talking about languishing, where you feel lethargic and empty, like you're sort of going through the motions. And here are some of the warning signs on your screen. What are the flow-on effects then from long-term languishing?
Well, the worry about long-term languishing is that it can then turn into something more sinister, like depression or anxiety if left untreated. So making sure that catching it early right now and intervening while it's not turned into any mental health problems just as yet.
Okay, how can we overcome it? If we find ourselves and we think we're languishing, what can we do?
There are simple activities that we can do, and the main one is that being of exercise. Being able to stimulate brain activity through interactions and acquiring new skills really helps with mental clarity and keeping us engaged through goal setting and routine to make sure that we can address those problems with concentration and for us to stay focused and be able to get through the day.
Gee, that routine, we see that word coming up a lot these days.
Who are we more likely to see suffer from this languishing? Is it men or women?
Well, technically, men and women should equally be prone to this, but research has shown that women are more likely to suffer from languishing because naturally as caregivers, that role creates or carries a lot more of a mental load. So we see women not only having to work from home and juggle that, but now they're probably likely to be looking after the kids as well, homeschooling and all the extra stress that lockdowns are bringing.
Yes, and the added stress of book week too, Larry. Your final message for viewers struggling with the pandemic, Aileen?
It's pretty simple. Be kind to yourself. You know, there's no one that's thriving right now. And I feel that being able to acknowledge that this languishing, this brain fog, it is something that everybody's experiencing. So don't beat yourself up. Be able to do smaller things that can make that positive change, as we suggested. And when you're having a bad day, be kind to yourself and take it one day at a time.
Okay, very good advice. Clinical psychologist Aileen Allegado, thank you. And thanks for sticking by while we went to the Prime Minister. Thanks for your understanding.
Thank you for having me.